It's your boy Scatyblk, man. Check it back in, back with another video, man. Back with another audio banger, man. We got an audio banger for y'all today, man. This video everybody been looking for, everybody been waiting to see, man. Before we get into the video, y'all already know, man. Shout out to the new subscribers, man. Shout out to the OG subscribers, man. Shout out to the ones watching the video who ain't subscribed yet, man. Shout out to the BMW gang, man. It's everybody riding around on big meats on the back of their car, man. Y'all know I'm talking about big meats winning, little meats spinning, man. Shout out to the audio heads, man, who tuned in, who want to see this video, who want to see what your boy got in the trunk, man. Let's go. Oh, I did upgrade the bill, man. I'm running 2 American bass 12-inch XFL subwoofers, and I'm running 2 Hifonics BRUTUS watts monoblock amps at 2,000 watts a piece. I do have a second battery on it. Everything is 0 gauge OFC copper wire, man. So the system is sounding good, but I had to add in something, to get both of the amps to power right. For some reason, one amp was kicking in more power than the other one. So I believe I ordered basically a splitter, man, an RCA splitter to basically run both amps as one whole amp instead of an amp feeding off another amp. I'll kind of show y'all that, how I did that. But yeah, man, so let's get into this video, man. I hope y'all enjoy this video, man. Make sure to like the video, man. Give the video a thumbs up. That really gonna help the video get pushed for everybody to see, man. Leave your comments down below, man. Let me know what y'all think about my build. Like I said, the build is not complete. We are gonna be adding in another alternator. We are gonna be doing the whole Big 3 upgrade, man. So alright, so check this out, YouTube. So I'm gonna try to make this as simple as possible, man, because I know when dealing with a lot of wires, it can get confusing, man. So I took out the speakers or whatever, and I'm gonna kind of start from ground zero, man, to show y'all how I ran 2 amps and how I ran 2 batteries, man. So like I said, I'm gonna try to make it real simple for you guys to understand how I did this. The main car battery gonna have your ground, it's gonna have your power. Now, first thing we want to say, okay, let's connect a battery to this battery. First thing you guys need to do, you want to get you a 0 gauge wire, and you want to put you run your 0 gauge wire. You want to run your wire from your positive side of your main battery, and then you want to put you an inline fuse. I don't know if y'all can see this right here, which is upside down, but that is a 200 amp fuse. This is a 200 amp inline fuse. Okay, now you want to take this power wire right here, and you want to connect it to your second battery. Connect this wire right here, boom, to that. So now this is strictly for Dodge Chargers. I can't speak for Dodge Challengers, you guys. Alright, so get you some 0 gauge wire, and you're gonna connect it. Y'all see we got it connected right here, and then it's a little thing, move this out the way, behind your seat right here in the back seat of a Dodge Charger. Man, this is the best grounds for these cars if you're gonna put your stuff right here where I got it. Ground your battery right here in the back. Now we also have an amplifier grounded on this side right here, and that's gonna be this amp. We'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so that's how you basically gonna run 2 batteries, man. Get you a 0 gauge inline fuse, run that from your main battery to your second battery, positive, negative, right here, boom. You're gonna run that right here. Make sure you got this sanded down real good. You want straight contact on that. Now I know some people gonna say, well, you got it hooked contact on this. That's correct, but this is good ground to this. So this right here, basically to me, it just becomes one. Haven't had any issues, no heating problems, as y'all can see, like I previously had back there. I have none of those issues anymore. Those have been solved. Okay, so now, man, make sure you get you some terminals, right? And this is why I say this. So now we finna show y'all how I hooked up double amps. Let's go. Okay, now if y'all watched any of my previous videos, man, you gotta have you a line out converter for these Dodge Chargers, because we got factory radios. If you don't have a line out converter, there's no way to hook up your system. in the Dodge Charger, unless you change it out your radio, putting it in the aftermarket. So basically, man, you gonna hook this amp up like you hooking up any other regular amp, except you're not running it to that battery. You're gonna run your amp off of this battery right here. So what that means is you're gonna have your power wire, your main power wire, which is this one right here. Y'all see, man, we got two power wires. We got two power wires running to our battery. Both of these power wires is from our amp. And both of these, you still put your inline fuse inside of both of them. Y'all see, we got 300 amps inside of both of these. So both amps, let me step back so y'all see that amp. Both amps are running off of this in a 300 amp fuse positive. This amp is grounded on this side. That amp is grounded over there on that side. Same locations, different sides. Alright, y'all with me? Pretty simple, right? I know it's a lot of wires, but just remember the concept, man. Power, inline fuse, run to your second battery. Ground your second battery to this side. When you run your amp's power, you're going to run both power wires to the positive side of this battery right here. Ground your amps separately on each side. Make sure you ground your amps separately. Now that's basically how we're going to get power from our amps. And then let's tap into the remote wire. Okay, now as y'all see, we got one remote wire running right here. Now your remote wire, basically, man, what you're going to do is you'll take a remote wire from that amp, grab you a remote wire from this amp, and basically you'll run them all together, and you'll end up coming out with one remote wire, which will be hooked right here. So basically, man, you basically taking two remote wires, combine them down into one to go right here into your LOC. That way they both get signal at the same time, and they cutting off at the same time. Even though we got two amps in here, we basically want them to perform as if they're one amp. That makes sense. So now this where it kind of gets a little tricky at. Running your RCA plugs, man. Now as y'all know, all amps got an input side and an output side. Now usually when I did this process, this amp is my main amp, so this amp is gonna have your inputs right here. Then when you get over there to your second amp, you will put your second set of RCAs in the output, because that amp is getting the signals from the RCAs from here. They coming from the line out converter, which is right here, to here. They feeding out of here, going over there. But I ran into a problem, and I'm gonna try to put a video clip in if I can find it, where one amp was pushing harder than the other one. Now that's what I came to the conclusion of, but I still need to go inside of the box and check the setup of the speakers just to make sure. So I came up with a solution. Now the solution I came up to that was, okay, I said, well, man, I want each amp to seem as one. I want each amp to be running off the input side, not the output side. So what I went on Amazon, and I'll link these in the description right here. These basically are RCA splitters. These are splitters. Now as you see, it's 4 of them, and it's two. You got 2 males, you got 4 females. And you come back here on our line out converter, you guys, you got 2 females right here. So now we still have 1 main RCA coming from my line out converter, right? But now when we get down here to the splitter, we got 4. So now we can run each amp as if it's just 1 amp. If it's just 1 amp coming off an input, another amp feeding off the output. Now I could be wrong, so y'all get that in the comment section. Let me know if y'all ever ran multi-amps, how y'all had to use some of these. I had 2 amps in the past, and I can't remember if I had to use this or not. It's been so long ago. Try to get everything put back in, try to get everything tucked back in. But man, I hope that this was hope y'all can understand, you know, the whole process. I know it's a lot of wires you're looking at, but man, if y'all got any questions on how to hook up 2 batteries in y'all car or how to run multiple amps in y'all car, man, don't hesitate to hit me on my IG at Scatyblk, man, and I can, you know, tell y'all whatever y'all need help on, man. But here go the bill, man. We finna get everything put back in, and we're gonna see what she sound like. Let's get it. All right, so man, they got everything pretty much cleaned up, man, and tucked in. I mean, you know, it's a car, Dodge Charger, so there's a whole lot of stuff going on back here, man. Y'all see I got 1 amp right here. Man, I might end up moving this amp to that side, having both of them over there. I don't know yet, but for now, man, for today's video, this is how it's gonna be ran. Y'all see, man, that big old 8-inch port custom box, man. I'm telling y'all, that thing pushing some air, man. So man, I think the box really is you know, I mean, it's not a bad box, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm liking it, starting to like it. Then as y'all see, man, we got 3 of them things. So this one right here is gonna be for your line out converter. This one right here is for 1 amp. This is for the 2nd amp. So now I can have all these turned up, and I can control them just by controlling the line out converter. Or if I want to turn 1 amp off, just bump one, you know, 1 sub, I can do it. That was like 23. Yeah, what? I'm gonna turn it all the way up, and then we're gonna end the video off. Then I'll give y'all some more on the next one, man. Let's go. This is all the way up. This is on 38.